good, y'all? I want to welcome y'all back to Pop the Trunk.
Pop the trunk.
Pop the Trunk. I am the one and only TV Tef. I'm here again with a favorite guest of the show.
Yep. If he was made in his image, you might as well call us by our name. It's the ninja you love to hate, Ty Keon Ghazi Allah.
Takeon Ghazi in the house. Today is one of those episodes I'm really excited about. We love to talk about the culture here on our show, Pop the Trunk.
Pop the trunk.
Me and Takeon Ghazi, once again, we kind of heavy into the art.
Yeah.
When it comes to our music, writing, everything, every representation of black people to us, it really matters. So for this episode, we want to talk about our representation in the movie industry, right?
Yeah.
You know, we in a country where so many people, have had a bad image branded of us in them, since the beginning of this country, and when people make good films that represent us, it's a sense of pride.
Sure.
When they make bad films that represent us, it actually affects me negatively, and that's just being honest. So today we want to talk about what movies represented us in a way that made us feel good, what made them good, what made them special, what made it where we could be proud of them as black people. As well, we want to talk about why do blacks go with doing so much stereotypical movies and bad ones, and why do they overlook the art form, as in the representation matters? Why is it such a trivial thing or a small thing? You know what I'm saying? To the people that just want to make movies because they seen somebody else do one.
I think first, to dive into that, the first thing is probably budgeting money. And early on, we didn't have a lot of black people with money to produce these movies, so we had to kind of do what they told us to do if you wanted to make it. Now it's a little different because we've made enough money where we can, and production is cheaper as far as like actually buying like equipment and editing stuff. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is like millions of dollars just to do that. Just like with music, you can get some software and now you can make a song, record it, and do it really quick. And it's cool, It might not be the greatest quality, but you can do it. Back then, it was like really only one way you can do stuff. And I'm young, but I know that just by researching.
And that's real. That's honest. I think today is going to be a good day for us to kind of dive into this. Dive into what makes a movie good. I mean, is it the budget? Is it the writing? Is it the story? And we're going to talk about many different genres. We're going to talk about our faves and what make them special. And I think I'm about ready to get started.
All right, I got a quick disclaimer though on my
Okay,
faves.
let's go.
I left out all of the Eddie Murphy movies.
Let's get there. We gonna get there, bro. I'm on top of this.
All right,
I'm on top of this, and I'll rock with you
That
hard.
ain't fair.
I'll rock with you hard. I got a chance to check out your list,
Yeah.
so I think we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna also get into why. We're gonna get into why, what make them special to us. You know what I'm saying? So let's get started. I think we're gonna start off.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I think we're gonna start off with my bro Takeon Ghazi's Takeon Ghazi's top 5 movies. So we got Ty's top 5.
Black movies.
Top 5 urban movies, right?
Movies. Yeah,
All right.
I mean our culture movies.
Okay,
That's
so
what I think was, and again, these are the first 5 that kind of came to mind. There's many more for me. And if you switch the genre, as far as like comedy, drama, love, what have you, it's subject to change. But these are the first 5 that came to mind.
okay. So
Besides Eddie Murphy movies, I didn't use his movies on purpose. All right.
okay,
Keep
well
saying
let's dig into this,
All right.
and we will get to the disclaimers at
Okay.
the end.
Bet.
If you can get that.
Okay.
If you can get that, bro. So let's get started with Ty's top 5 movies. I put a movie on the screen. You give us a quick little synopsis of what made it special.
Bet.
All right. So let's
do it.
start with Ty's top 5, right? Let's start with his first in his top 5, no particular order.
That's The Color Purple. Growing up, my mother would play this movie all the time. I didn't get it as a child why it was so good. And then I saw it again as a teenager, and everything was exceptional. The acting, Danny Glover and Whoopi Goldberg should have won Oscars for this movie, and they didn't. We know why they didn't, but they should. They definitely should have won Best Lead Male and Female in the same movie. They should have. I hated Danny Glover in this movie. Mister, I'm pretty sure everybody, every black person hated Mister. Hated him.
Right,
Everything about him. Phenomenal story though, and the screenplay, that directing, everything about it was on point. All of the actors, Whoopi and Oprah. Oprah was in this movie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a bunch.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Well, let's get into
Reconstruction. That's doing Reconstruction too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just time periods. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot in that movie.
Okay. Well, let's get into the next movie. And I would love to comment on these. We gonna get there.
Oh yeah.
Let's get there. We gonna get there. Let's go to Ty's. Let's go to number 2 for my bro Ty.
That's Ali. Will Smith, one of the greatest actors of all time. He's not Will Smith in the movie. Obviously, he's Ali, and he was Ali. Throughout the whole entire movie, he was Ali. It worked, and it was like, you know, you saw the greatest. The greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm 22 years old. I don't have a scar on my face. I must be the greatest. You know. My God.
For real. Okay, so I guess we go keep it going. I'm not gonna hold on to it. Let's go to the next one on this list.
Oh yeah, that's my man Ray. You know how you be talking and stuff. Do baby, you know. Let me feel your arm. You know how you feel your arm and shit. That's Ray, man. That ain't even Jamie Foxx. That's Ray.
I see the trend. You didn't hit 2 biographies.
Ray,
I like
man.
that.
That ain't, you know. I gotta do what I gotta do, baby. You know. However you talking on there.
Yeah, it was a great film.
Jamie, man, he bodied it, man.
We gonna keep going because we gonna get a little more commentary.
Yeah,
let's go to your next one.
Yeah, Baby Boy. Now, the reason why Baby Boy is on this list is because Baby Boy, I don't care who you are, black, Puerto Rican, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever brown or black person you are, Baby Boy is like super hood classic. Like, regardless of if the acting was on point, whatever. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it was. It's to each his own. The story was perfect because that's how we grow up a lot. I know everybody knows a Baby Boy, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, 7 of them. You know what I'm saying? And Ving Rhames, man, he's like, you know, I stay off your ass. I love with your mama. You know how you do that, right?
Hey, keeping it 100, man. Okay, we got one more, man. We're gonna get one more so I can put some commentary in here. Let's see. Let's get to your 5th.
Oh yeah, you know who that is. That's the inspiration right there. That's
Brother Malcolm.
That's him. That's the guy. You know, that's him. You know, he said, the greatest murderer on earth, the greatest swine eater on earth. You can't deny the charges. That's that movie right there. That's Malcolm.
Hey, and that's a dope list. So let's summing up my bro Ty's top 5. We got The Color Purple, Ali, Ray, Baby Boy, and Malcolm X, right? So, if I could interject real quick. I love the fact that you picked movies with substance, which you will see I kind of went a different route, which is about being artistic. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a lot. I love the fact that you picked some biographies, which were movies that really show a representation of us in a great light. You know, I love the fact that you threw Baby Boy in there because it was a close to home type of story, relatable, and still well directed, well written, well casted.
Yeah.
Like I said, I applaud the list. You had what? Ali, Baby Boy, Ray.
The Color Purple.
The Color Purple. That's what I wanted to comment on. I do agree with him on The Color Purple. When it comes towards writing, acting, even though it was a time period piece, it was probably one of the most exceptional black movies ever put together. Soundscapes,
It's one of the greatest books
the looks.
ever written.
I mean, it was amazing. It was an amazing piece of work. If y'all really understand, like the significance of black films,
Steven Spielberg directed that movie.
and they didn't want him to. It was a fight about that because they didn't want a white guy to even direct it. And but what's
Quincy
interesting
Jones,
is
I want to say,
produced it.
Yeah,
Right.
like, it was like-
And what made it super dope to me was that you know, and one of the main things you're gonna hear trending on this show, this episode, I'm big on films not just being good black films, but being good films. And
films,
as we
period.
get through this list, both these lists, you're gonna see us compare some of these great black films to white films, to films that's made by any of our counterparts, white, Indian, whatever, because that's really the tale of the tape if it's a good film.